My name is Joshua Faulkner. I'm 20 years old from Greenville, North Carolina. I've been in the food service industry since I was 15, and I've been in school since pre-K. I have a passion for serving people, and I love playing golf. A couple strengths that will help me in this job is I would say my passion to serve people would be one. On top of that, I would say personability. I feel like I'm a very personable guy, easy to connect to, easy to talk to. And I would also say that I like to stay busy. And I feel like this is a job that you can definitely stay busy and use a lot of time working. And a weakness of mine would definitely be my patience. I'm not the most patient guy in the world. If I have nothing to do, I'm just kind of sitting here. I kind of go crazy. I feel like that could be one thing that I would need to work on in the real estate field, especially with the way the market fluctuates up and down. And sometimes I might be left with nothing to do, and maybe I need to be patient on getting my next house sold. One time I was part of a group. I went to a church camp called Overflow towards the Charlotte area. It was a very great learning experience. I was led by a lot of great people, and I got to learn a lot about people that really helped me better myself as a person. I would say that I'm a leader until I realize I need to take the back seat and become a follower. I feel like there's never a bad time to be a follower or leader. It really just all depends on your personal preference and what you like to do yourself. There's definitely times where I feel like I can lead and I would love to lead, and there's times where I feel like I would love to lead, but I feel like I shouldn't. So I'm definitely more of a leader, but I don't mind following as well if I have to. I think my last supervisor would probably say I showed up to work a few minutes late, a few too many times, but he would probably say that I busted my butt every time I was there. I worked hard and that I did what I could to put a smile on everybody's face. Maybe say that I was a funny guy. I don't know. I feel like my work style is a very accurate and efficient style of work, as well as a faster style. I don't typically like to be moving at a half pace. I typically like to be moving at 100, 110, 120% at all times, and typically that doesn't lead to any less performance or any, I would say, inefficiency in the process or any poor outcome. You should hire me over the other applicants because I have family members in this field that have given me experience and knowledge over time, and I also just love to serve people more than I feel like most anybody. I get the most pleasure during my day just by making someone else smile, making someone else's day that much easier. And if I could do that for someone's job search, helping someone find a home, that's something very stressful that I feel like if I could take the stress off of their back just a little bit, that they would find me as maybe a very helpful person in their life and maybe put me on to other people that I could help as well. About 3 or 4 times a year at Chick fil A, our operator would give me and my other co managers a job of running a team rally, which would basically consist of lunch, stations, presentation, and they would she would put us in charge of coming up with everything that we do for this. So basically, what me and my other managers would do to meet this deadline is split up all the stations into different groups, have someone take over the presentation, etc. And typically that would get us to our deadline perfectly fine. We'd have everything ready by the day of the team rally or before, obviously. And typically everything worked out great for our team rallies. In 10 years, I want to be bigger into the real estate field with a bigger clientele, more sales, and more houses on the market, representing more sellers, representing more buyers, and hopefully have a family as well. I don't really mind staying in the area. I don't really mind moving. It's really just up for grabs, but typically it is better to stay in the same location for real estate. So I do probably see myself around the same location in 10 years.